Testing. Check, check, check. Ready.
And are we rolling?
Wait, hold on. All right. That's better.
It's something that everyone has seen. And to me, it takes an immense amount of storytelling ability and creativity to take that and turn it into a song. I love it. What do you remember about that day, about writing the song?
Driving to the studio in Berry Hill, Greg Wells was there, and I was going to be meeting Chase McGill, who I'd never ever worked with before. But I asked Jerry Flowers, my bass player, we need a storyteller in the mix who I've never worked with. Who would you like? And he goes, Chase McGill's great. We should have him. So I'm like, great, okay. Don't know him. Let's see what happens. And I'm driving to the studio, and I wanted to come with something, some idea. I didn't have any idea, and I thought, a lot of the times you show up in the studio, I show up in the studio, and we just start jamming, and something comes, and you just follow it. But I've also had it where nothing comes. And I thought, if I can have something prepared, anything, we don't have to use it, but it may be something. And I was halfway between my house and Berry Hill, driving in the car, and this kind of flailing single note bass chord progression sort of came to me, and the melody, which ended up being the chorus, you know. The whole thing, so the whole chorus was formed, but with no lyric. So meter, melody, chords, everything done, but zero idea what the song's about. But it sounded really exciting, and I got to the studio, grabbed a bass, said to Greg, just give me a 4/4 drum feel, and then I flailed around the bass and sang this melody in front of the guys. And Chase McGill said, I've got this idea for a song called Chuck Taylor's. And I said, I love this, that's a great title. What's Chuck Taylor's about? And he read me the chorus, he just read it out to me, but he had no melody or anything either. And as he was reading it, I went, I think this fits. And I grabbed the lyric, flailed the bass, sang the melody I just walked in with, and it was like hand in glove. It just, the lyrics and the melody were meant to go together, and we were off and running from there.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it was
Does that typically happen?
Not where someone's already fleshed out a lyric. Typically, I write like that 99% of the time, and when there's a lyricist with me in the room, we'll flesh out a story. Because I know what the melody is. I almost always know what the melody is, whether it's Long Hot Summer, Better Life, Somebody Like You. I know what the melody is, but don't really know what the words are yet. And we tend to work them out in real time. But he already had them. So it was a miracle.
It's fascinating because your melodies aren't, simple to me. They're like really in depth and thought out and unique and
Thank you.
amazing.
Thank you. But hopefully sing-alongable, though, too.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's infectious. Like the
Yeah.
first time that I heard Chuck Taylor's, it's like that. I wanted to go back and listen to it again and again and again because they are infectious and they're fun. And I think that you have this way of conveying even, meaningful lyrics with melodies that hit harder because of the way that you hook people that's unique to Keith Urban.
Well, thank you. I think that is because the melody is almost always first. And then if I can put meat on those bones, then I feel very, very grateful when that happens. But I love working with other lyricists a lot so that I can get another perspective on the storytelling.